Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your April Tarot forecast. I like this energy for you because I see a Two of Cups here. I also feel like you've got a Wheel of Fortune, so good luck is on your side right now. Your mind is maybe wanting things to move faster, but there's a little bit of like a separation here or an energy here of needing to figure out more details. And I think that it's a little bit of a challenge for you to commit to something because, well, there's two things happening. One of them is you don't have all of the information yet. You can't see clear enough to really decide on what you want moving forward. Or maybe you kind of know what you want, but you don't know how to make it happen. So that's fine. I don't think that you need to be rushing anything. We just finished the Mercury retrograde. We're still working with this energy in the post-shadow period for the next 2 weeks. And Venus is still retrograding. So we're still trying to recalibrate our relationships and how we show up to our relationships, maybe how we spend our money or earn our money. There are definitely negotiations happening. I think for some of you, maybe you feel the need to renegotiate something. Now, it could be connected to business, but I'm thinking it's more about you renegotiating something internally. So maybe, for example, you always thought one thing, and now there's another option available, or there's another invitation, and you're in this middle sort of balance of well, I always thought I wanted these things, but now it's like your priorities are changing, or you're having an opportunity to really internally renegotiate with yourself about what you really want for the next chapter. And maybe before, let's say 6 months ago, you thought the next chapter looked like this, and now you're like, okay, there's this other invitation, there's this other connection, there's this other idea or opportunity. And I mean, you're a fixed energy, so if you are already quote unquote committed to this other idea, or even in your mind really sort of set on okay, boom, that's the goal, and now it's oh shit, maybe I need to shift that goal because I want to include this other thing or this other person or whatever. So there's a little bit of this internal renegotiating that's happening, and I think that's fine. I don't think that that's a bad thing or a good thing. I think it's just a natural part of this process. Now, I do want to say that there's a little bit of confusion here, or someone is not speaking up fully, or they're not fully sharing, and it could be you. I mean, it's probably you because you're a Scorpio. So you're oh, I'm just going to shut up and not tell you all of my feelings or whatever. But it could be another person. And I say that because I have the High Priestess and I have the Moon card here. And these are cards of secrecy. Okay? So these two cards, and maybe it's you. Maybe you have this other strategy or this plan that you haven't communicated yet. Or maybe you have a vision for someone or something that you haven't shared yet, and that's fine. Secrecy doesn't always mean that it's something bad that you need to pay attention to. It's that's not what I'm saying. I feel and maybe it's not even an actual secret. Maybe it's just that the universe is revealing little by little by little pieces to your new chapter, your new path, and that's it. It's just piece, piece, piece. It's not you seeing the full vision. You can't see where this is going. You don't know where you're going, but you're trusting this process. You're trusting this person. You're open to reconnecting or connecting with a person in a new way, or you are open to reimagining your life in a different way. And that's beautiful, but you don't have all of the answers. And I think that's what's really important about this, is that I think also, if you don't have all of the clarity or you don't have all of the answers, what happens is there's this internal sort of protection mechanism that is okay, well, if I don't have all the information, I'm just going to go. Well, I don't think you should leave, because I have this Eight of Cups reverse, and it's right beside the Chariot reverse, and then you've got this beautiful Two of Wands, which really is a dreamy energy. So you have a warning here to slow down before you decide to exit. And if you feel like you need to leave because you don't have all of the clarity, I think maybe later you will regret it, because it seems like there's more opportunities here, but there are still things that need to be fixed or cleaned up. And I say that because you have this Nine of Wands. So this Nine of Wands and the Lover's card. You've got this Lover's card, you've got this Nine of Wands, and you have this Four of Wands with this Devil energy. So there is a bit of an attachment here. Some of you could be too committed to your old ways of doing things, and maybe there's a new person or a new opportunity here that's asking you to shift how you navigate, to shift how you do things. And maybe because you don't know what that looks like, you're scared and you're like, I don't want to shift things because I don't know what that looks like if I trust this process, if I change things, if I shift how I do things. I don't know what that result looks like. So fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to stick with my same old thing. And I think that is really not good for you. I think you're going to find a lot more peace and opportunity and expansion and joy if you allow this process to show you how to do something differently, how to trust this process, trust the results, even if you can't see the results right now. I feel like part of the reason is because you are still needing to wrap up something or figure out how to... Sorry, okay, so there's two things happening here. One of them is you are still a little bit operating in like an outdated software, let's say. So how you see things, how your perspective works, how you process your emotions, maybe how you communicate your needs, how you visualize your future. Like, there are some things there that are just, they're outdated. It's an opportunity for you to be like, okay, I'm done with this. And we just had a really strong final new moon eclipse in Aries. Now, why is this important for you? Aries is ruled by Mars. You are ruled by Mars. Okay, Scorpio, so you really want to pay attention to what's happening in a sign like Aries, because that energy, that planet, Mars, is really affecting you as well. So what happens with Aries, because you're kind of like a sister sign or a brother sign or whatever you want to label it as, it's like there is this deep connection between Aries and Scorpio. So we just had the final new moon in Aries, and that was a new moon eclipse. This was closing out like a 2-year cycle. So this 2-year cycle allows you to pay off and close a lot of the old karmic debts that you have been carrying. So you've been learning a lot over the last 2 years about your self-value, about your contributions, your skill set, how you show up in relationships, maybe your addictions or dependencies, like your issues, your fears, limitations. All of these things have been coming up. And like literally less than 2 weeks ago, we had the final eclipse in Aries. I hope you watched that workshop, by the way. You can pay whatever you want, especially if you're still here watching this because you're like, wow, this is really resonating with my story. Then like you need to be working with this energy. So I'm going to tag that workshop here. You'll see at the bottom, it'll say like products. It's also on my website, but it's really important that you're using this energy because it's closing a 2-year cycle and it's allowing you to stand in your power in a new way and literally invite in new connections, new collaborations, new love, and a new relationship to yourself. Like 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Lover's card here. Like, bitch. And you have a 6 of Cups, actually, okay? Like, if you don't watch that eclipse workshop, you are wasting this energy, and this energy is inviting in new collaborations, opportunities, and love. So I want you to figure out how to work with this energy so that you can actually benefit from it and move forward, expanding these opportunities. Because what's beautiful about this, and what I was saying before, is that you are in the middle of this, like, 2 different worlds right now. You are in the middle of an overlap. And part of that overlap is this old part of yourself that still needs to be wrapped up, cleaned up, released, organized, processed, whatever. And that's fine because I actually feel like as I look at this, you're already doing that work. Like you're already in it, especially if you're still here watching these readings, because like you care about your future. You care about your inner work. You want to expand. That's why it's really important that you're using the energy from this eclipse. It was the last eclipse. You're not going to get this energy again for like, oh my God, I swear it's 9 years or something like that. Like it's a long time. So don't waste it. Watch the eclipse workshop, okay? That's your homework. The second thing is the new world that you are stepping into. That is the part of you that requires a lot more trust because you're not going to see where this relationship is going. You're not going to see all of the potential and opportunities that come from this new job or this new collaboration or this new way of creating. You're not going to see where you are going. You're not. That's what this moon card is talking about. And you know what? That's okay. That's beautiful. You need to trust this process and trust yourself to be able to manage this experience. And I think you will be fine, but you've got that 8 of Wands here reversed. You've got the 6 of Cups reversed. You've got a 6 of Coins here. It's like there's a little bit of a need for you to slow down and to really witness what is happening in your field right now. What parts of you that are maybe outdated need to still be wrapped up and released, and what parts of your new chapter, your new journey, and your new identity need to be accepted and embraced so that you can fully enter this new chapter and welcome in. I swear to God, a lot of you are going to be meeting like soulmates, the love of your life, just opportunities for collaborations, expansion, good friends, good jobs. Like this is amazing energy, but this energy is not available to you if you're not working with it. How do you work with it? You watch the eclipse workshop, okay? That new moon eclipse in Aries is all about you accepting your new identity. So go and accept it, okay? Go on my website and find the workshop. I'm going to tag it here. Go do your homework. I swear to God, you're going to regret it if you don't, Scorpio. So go, okay? I love you. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Share this on your Instagram story also. Like, I literally show up every month for you guys. Like, come on. Support me back. I love you. Now go and do your homework. Eclipse workshop. Accept your new life. Accept this love. 6 of Cups. Dreaming opportunities. Soulmate connection. Like, bitch, go. Now, go.